26, 1992, Ruben Carrillo Padilla was found in possession of high-powered firearms and live ammunition, including a .357 caliber revolver, an M16 baby Armalite rifle, and a .380 Pietro Barretta pistol. He was charged on December 3, 1992 in the Regional Trial Court of Angeles City for illegal possession of firearms and ammunition under Presidential Decree number 1866. The RTC ordered his arrest but allowed him to post bail. Padilla pleaded not guilty during his arraignment on January 20, 1993, and later waived his right to be present at all trial stages.
Judgment and sentence. On April 25, 1994, the RTC convicted him and imposed an indeterminate sentence of 17 years, 4 months, and 1 day of reclusion temporal to 21 years of reclusion perpetua. This sentence was handed down by Judge David Lucete on April 25, 1994. The charge stemmed from a hit-and-run incident in 1992, where Padilla was found to have been in possession of unlicensed firearms.
Padilla filed a notice of appeal on April 28, 1994. While the appeal was pending, the Solicitor General moved to cancel his bill. Citing strong evidence of guilt, the Court of Appeals affirmed the RTC's decision, cancelled Padilla's bill, and ordered his arrest pending appeal resolution.
Padilla received the decision on July 26, 1995, and filed a motion for reconsideration, which was denied. His petition for review on certiorari with an application for bail was also denied. The Solicitor General later sought Padilla's acquittal, but the Court of Appeals upheld its earlier ruling.
The Supreme Court ruled that Padilla's arrest was legal. The court held that the firearms and ammunition were admissible as evidence. The court found that Padilla did not possess the necessary authority to carry the firearms.
Ruben Padilla's pardon by President Rodrigo Duterte in 2017 was a complex issue with various factors contributing to the decision. While the pardon was granted due to Padilla's conviction for illegal possession of firearms in 1994, the reasons cited by Duterte and the public discourse surrounding the pardon highlight a range of considerations.
Lack of harm. Duterte emphasized that Padilla's crime did not result in anyone getting hurt. He drew a comparison to possessing a knife, stating that it's only dangerous if used to harm someone. This argument suggests that the severity of the offense was mitigated by the lack of actual harm caused.
Previous pardons and restoration of rights. Padilla had previously received pardon from President Fidel Ramos in 1997, but it was not absolute. This means he was still restricted in terms of travel and other civil rights. The 30 pardons aim to fully restore these rights, allowing Padilla to travel freely and participate in political processes. Ruben Padilla's journey to full restoration of rights highlights the complexity of pardon in the Philippines. While he received a pardon from President Ferdinand Ramos in 1997, it was not an absolute pardon. This means that while he was released from prison, he still faced limitations on his civil and political rights.
Legal technicalities. Duterte also mentioned that the original pardon granted by Ramos did not explicitly state the full restoration of Padilla's political and civil rights. So this technicality provided a legal justifications for granting a new pardon that addressed this omission. The legal technicality cited by Duterte refers to a specific aspect of pardon granted to Ruben Padilla by President Fidel Ramos in 1997. So while Ramos pardon released Padilla from prison, it did not explicitly state that all his political and civil rights were fully restored. So this omission had significant consequences for Padilla, preventing him from fully exercising his rights as a citizen.
By explicitly stating the full restoration of Padilla's political and civil rights, Duterte's pardon removed the legal barriers that had previously limited Padilla's ability to exercise his rights. This enabled him to travel freely, vote, and potentially seek public office. Public sentiment and popularity. Ruben Padilla is a well-known and popular actor in the Philippines. His inability to travel to the United States to be with his wife during childbirth due to his legal status had garnered public sympathy. This public sentiment likely played a role in the decision to grant a full pardon.